Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. An arrest warrant has been issued for a South American man wanted over the discovery of $20 million worth of cocaine and the death of a diver in the port of Newcastle. Detectives from the Organised Crime Squad are urging people not to approach 32-year-old Johnny Fernandez de Silva, who has a shaved head and athletic build. He is believed to be one of 3 people linked to the drug haul. Another man, Queenslander James Blee, is the only person charged, and police believe he didn't act alone. A woman is also being sought by police. A 41-year-old woman has been treated for smoke inhalation following a house fire at Muswellbrook. Firefighters arrived at the single-unit dwelling in Tyndale Street just before 8 last night to find smoke billowing from the apartment. They took about 30 minutes to bring the fire under control. Hunter Valley Police have launched an investigation into the cause of the blaze. Electricity giant Ausgrid says it will bill election candidates for the cost of taking down their posters from power poles in the Hunter once the election is over. The company says it's had to send several crews around Newcastle and the Hunter region to take down posters which have been hung up high on power poles. Ausgrid says the practice is dangerous and illegal. Newcastle Airport is celebrating 14 years of its ambassador program, coinciding with National Volunteer Week. The volunteer team was formed to support travellers as well as to help promote tourism across the Hunter region. Airport CEO Peter Koch says the volunteers help more than 1 million visitors every year, and this number's only growing.
As we become a fully fledged international airport with flights into Asia and beyond, the volunteers we see them only becoming more and more important in terms of greeting visitors to our region, maybe from overseas locations, more than just New Zealand. So I'm really look forward to the next 14 years.
The Hunter's property market continues to outperform the rest of the country, but there are signs of a slowdown. The latest quarterly report from CoreLogic shows demand for housing in Newcastle and Lake Macquarie remains high, with house values rising by more than 23% in the past 12 months, with a median value of $913,000, while house prices in the Valley have seen the highest growth in the country, rising by 34% over the same period. Cessnock Council is hosting a business networking event next month to help businesses forge relationships and build a stronger sector. Guests will hear from business experts and keynote speaker Carolyn Miller on topics including digital strategy and employment in the region. Council's Economic Development Manager, Tony Chadwick, says there's a lot on offer for businesses.
Not bad, is it? $10 for a 3-course lunch. It's pretty good. So it's just a chance to get together. It's amazing what you can find out with networking with other businesses and how you can leverage each other. I'm really hopeful that the keynote speaker will be great. We're also looking at investigating a jobs pilot shuttle in the area to try and help people get to and from work in wine country, which is an issue.
It's taking place at Grand Mercure Hunter Valley Gardens in Becolban on June 10.
2NURFM Sport.
Knights recruit Anthony Milford will make his club debut against his former side when they line up against Brisbane tomorrow night at home. Newcastle will welcome back Tyson Frizzell, while Dane Gagai, Jake Clifford and Brodie Jones have been named on the extended squad. Forward Mitch Barnett says Milford brings a depth of experience to the side.
He's nearly 200 games now, he played in Origin Series, he's played in Grand Finals. I was lucky enough to play 20s with Milf, and I know what sort of player he is. He's very talented, obviously, with the ball, but he's competitive.
In the Women's A-League, Jets coach Ash Wilson has re-signed to return for another year. Wilson is eager to rebuild the team following a disappointing season where they placed 8th with 10 points. Next year will mark her 3rd season as head coach of the team. And in northern New South Wales football, the Western Bears and Broadmeadow Magic will return to an abandoned game. The game will resume in its 46th minute, leaving Broadmeadow in the lead 1-0. The game was stopped after Bears goalkeeper Stuart Plant suffered a neck injury. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 5, 8, 21, 30, 39, 44 and 45, and the supplementaries are 1, 25 and 40. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.